to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime is gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. God's gonna pay me. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Going around like it's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Open for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the empty.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And some room to work. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. It rips off a nice run there.
They run the option on second down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw caught by Flowers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will strike first here, this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next the score, Ravens 7, Dolphins 0.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First carry now for Justice Hill. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. Shipping through the defense. 7 yards there, the first down screen play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Hopkins making the catch. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill from a yard out. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up a score.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Adafe Owe so quick. And he gets to him there behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's third down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now it's Jackson. Throw outside is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the counter, it's Hill. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Hold on, ready? Ready! Get hot! Ready! Set up!
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
DC ready?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Hold on, ready? You change it. Middle.
Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To what?
They'll run it again with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. On his loop for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Dolphins nothing.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be stopped short of the first down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Hey, out.
That's good.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
At the 34-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Baltimore, first down.
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
Dolphins, nothing.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
44. Ready.
Now Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Here is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go. Achane. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in the situations you noted where he only needed inches.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. It's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And Walker has it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson now. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Dolphins 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, come on, two.
Here's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. Shakes off the side. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again to Henry. And he works free. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Next to score, Ravens 42, Dolphins 7.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ballgame, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand. And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Two are going to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Hey, come on, two. Out.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
I like the thought process, I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until the receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Flush to his right. And he fends him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Report. No, we changed it. Report.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
No, we changed it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
That's good.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? He's got him in, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
H.M. will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll get it. He's been busy today. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. On the counter, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
It's on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Derrick Henry. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 8-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Roquan Smith.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. This is Henry. They find some open field here. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 9. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Luke now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 63, Dolphins 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
First down, Miami.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Tua. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process, escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Tua sets up to pass it. Being chased out left. Got an open man, finding Hill on the comeback route. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell.